Today I'm going to show you the easiest way I have found to grow monarch butterflies, which as you know, are getting pretty endangered, and they have a problem with habitat and with the plants. These plants, a lot of people don't want them in their yard, and I don't blame them, because they are poisonous. And when the monarch caterpillar eats them, he becomes poisonous, but still he has enemies that will eat him even in a poisonous state. So every once in a while I treat myself to a new cage, which I did recently. These cost around $31, $32, but you can get it to go for about 3 years or 4 if you're careful, washing it in between uses. So I've been in the middle of growing some of these guys, and I want to show you what I do. The cage was getting pretty nasty. I have newspaper down at the bottom, and it was covered with what they call frost, which is poop from the caterpillar. It's pretty nasty stuff. But if you leave it dry, it's not bad. You just roll up the newspaper and throw it out, and put new newspaper down. That's the trick. If that stuff gets wet, it gets really mushy and nasty. So this is all I have to do. Every once in a while I do it either when the food gets low. This is new food. When they've really stripped all the plants, I will change things out. Or when we get a supervisor. Here's Lovey the supervisor. So when the bottom of the cage starts getting really nasty with the frost, I change everything out and clean it. The frost with this technique has only 2 places to go, either down on the plant or on the paper, the newspaper. This is good for the caterpillars, which shouldn't be walking through it, because they use the sides of the cage to move around, and they use the plants are going to be, you'll see, are going to be packed together. So they will use the plants and go from one plant to another and never hit the ground. Okay, so now I've got 6 well-developed plants in here with caterpillars. And I could put a 7th one in the back, and it would not be too crowded. The reason I set them up this way is once a day I fill this with water, and I go around and I water each of the plants. And if I had 2 plants in the middle, it would make it much more difficult to water. Every plant has one of these underneath it. You want a small size because you don't want the caterpillars falling into the dish with water, because they will drown. They breathe along the side of their body. That's where their air intake is. So these will catch the water, so you don't want to water your plants too much. These will catch the water, some of the frass, and the rest will go in the plant. And so then it's easy to clean up. So I've got this all set up now, and as you can see, we've got a couple of caterpillars up here that that have matured and got the signal to go up and hang. They will go up and hang, and they will do what they call J hook. It will look just like the letter J, and then they will turn into chrysalises, in which case they will be green. Now the chrysalises, you got to be very careful with them, because the first couple of days they're very soft and can be easily damaged. So you don't want to be fooling around with them just after they come out. Then they get hardened. The earliest I've seen in really warm weather a butterfly come out of a chrysalis is 9 days. That's from start to finish, going into chrysalis and coming out as a butterfly. So around the 9th or 10th day, you want to start watching them, especially at around 9 o'clock in the morning. We find that a lot of our butterflies come out at 9 a.m. So if you're around between like 8 and 10, you want to come out and check on them. If you ever come in to your cage and find a butterfly that has just come out and it's on the ground, you want to get it up immediately, get it up to the top or on the bottom of a leaf, anything that it can grab, because the first few minutes that it comes out, it's critical that their wings get dried and get in a down position. When it comes out, it'll be tiny, 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 and you'll say, oh, there's no way. But then you'll come out, and within a half an hour, those wings will have expanded. If they're in the down position and they have room to spread, they will have expanded. The butterfly will inject fluid into the wings to stiffen them, and then after about 2 to 3 hours, 3 hours is safer, those wings will be dry and he'll be ready to take off and leave you for whatever spot he wants to go to. So this is how I do it. It's really easy. I just change the plants out, and that gives them plenty of food. And I just change the bottom of the cage and roll it up, throw newspaper down, and it takes me very little time to keep the food plentiful and the cage clean. Okay, outside we have the food supply. As you can see, they've chewed through a lot of this. This is pretty much the used pile. And then over here I have a few plants left in addition to the new ones I put in there. I have enough to finish off the caterpillars that I have right now. And so I grow this outside. This will grow back. And I will cover it and keep it covered with mesh screening.
Keep it covered.
I keep it covered because you don't want a female monarch to get in here and lay about 1,000 eggs, because you'll never have enough food to take care of your butterflies. So however many you plan on raising, multiply by about 10. As much food as you think you need, multiply it by 10, because they really do eat a lot of food.
What are some of the other predators to the monarch butterfly?
Hornets will get in here. Different other
How about geckos?
Geckos will eat the egg, and they'll eat the small monarch butterfly in the caterpillar stage. So if you keep it covered, you keep some of the predators down. You don't get the female in laying too many eggs on a plant, so you can't support the ones you want to grow. And you won't get the wasps and hornets in. They will take the small caterpillars, fly off with them, cut them up, and put them in the cases for their babies to eat when they come out. So this takes care of two problems. The sun can still get through, and you can still water it, and it can still rain on the plants without any problem. So I keep swapping plants in and out in the cage, and with the plants covered and in the cage, where they are poisonous, it keeps it away from other animals that might come over and decide to attack the caterpillars and or the plants.